Welcome back to the video, guys. This is video 2. We finally are getting back filming the videos. It's been a minute, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little while. I wanted to upload a lot more than I have been, but honestly, I've been out of town and I've just been doing a lot of stuff lately, but we're back and we are here finally ready to smash some videos. Now, I am currently at the cabin. We got up here earlier today and we are gonna go walleye fishing tonight. I was up here last weekend, had a good weekend. I'll insert some photos here. And so we had a pretty good weekend, as you can see. Definitely excited to get out this weekend. I think we're going a little bit more numbers. Last weekend we didn't do crazy well on numbers, but obviously we got some big ones to eat. So we're gonna look for some bigger fish, some more fish, and yeah. So I'm just playing some ball with Levi here, as you can see. But as always, I'll catch you guys up once we're heading out on the lake, and we're gonna get some bait too, so I know you'll see that. Yeah, it should be a pretty good day of fishing. It's nice and warm up here. I think we're mid 80s right now, which not even June yet, so that's pretty impressive for up here up north. But I'm excited to go fishing later, so we'll see what happens with that, and stay tuned. Alright guys, in my bunkie, which is basically my little cabin, there is a big ass wasp. If you know me, you know I do not like wasps, bees, anything like that. I don't mess with it. Spiders, I don't really care, but wasps, hell no. I'm not meant to be around wasps, and I don't know where it went. I hate these things with a passion. Every time I see one, I run. But I also don't know how it got in here, and that's a little concerning, because it shouldn't have been able to get in. Oh, it is, oh my god. Hell no. See, I don't mess with it. Did it get out? Oh no, it's big though. Too big to gamble with. Oh shit. Oh, there he is. There he is, guys. He just got out. See him? That's a big ass wasp. Holy shit. I don't know if you guys can tell how big that thing is, but that's way too big for my comfort zone. Ignore the background, my dirty bunkie, but golly, that is a big wasp, dude. Now I have to get in there, and he's on my screen. Ooh. Hell no. Hell no. Nope, I don't mess with it. He flew off. I'm out. Yeah. We're at Home Depot getting some stuff for the screen and porch. Then we're off to the grocery store, then the bait shop. perfect little 15, 16-inch walleye right as the sun's setting on the old jig and plastic, baby. Cannot beat it. See if I can get another. Yep. Seems a little nicer than the last. Because it's nicer than the last. Nice. Yeah, hooks it. Dang, dude. There we go. And just like that, second of the night, probably 16. Oh, you're bobbert, you're bobbert, you're bobbert. Something, I just grabbed it, I think. 16 inches. Yep, reel on that slack. Set it. Alright guys, so some of the things that have been working pretty well for me this year so far. Just wanted to run down a couple things. For anybody that's getting into walleye fishing, these are the things that I would tell you to get at the store, essentially. The first thing that I'll say has been most of my fish, probably upwards of 70% of the fish, is the perch mooch minnow. Also the sungill mooch minnow. Very, very, very similar, like nearly identical, but I have got a lot of my fish on a jig with one of the mooch minnows, the sungill or the perch. Also, I'm not as big of a fan of paddle tails, but the mayor has been okay this year for me as well. And then I also, I just got these. I'm gonna try these today. The Northland Shiner. So I do have real shiners, and I will be putting them up one-on-one today. I'll give you guys a little bit of sneak peek of that later, but as far as plastics goes, I think those are the main. I'm a big fan of the mooch minnow. I've had a lot of success on it. As far as jigs go, which I will say has been the majority of my walleye this year, just a few for you guys. Let me pull this off of here. Just gonna show you guys a couple of the options that we have had our luck on this year, because there have been a few. All right, so a few of the jigs we've had some luck on this year. Starting with number one, definitely not the most lucky, but these VMC tiger looking jigs. As you can see, they have an eye. Now, I will say I do really like the, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right below the head, there are some little grips. Helps keep the plastic on, which is really nice. You know, you don't have to keep adjusting it. Two, I'm gonna go to the Northland hair. I don't know what they officially call it. I call it a hair jig. But in this yellowy color. I love the deep V's that they have and the big eyes. I've had so much luck this year on this exact jig. I'll get to the one that is Pound Town. Pause. But I'll get to the one that I've caught a lot of my fish on this year. Next, another Northland, just regular green deep V jig. This is an actual setup that I have ran with the mayor on it. Pretty successful. Got a few fish on that. And then as far as these hair jigs go, I believe this is a VMC hair jig. They're not bad. Now, I'm not going to use one of these over a Northland by any means, but this is, I do like their 1/8 ounce jigs a little bit better, because I feel like you can still get a bigger presentation, you know, a little more showy with that same size relatively than you can get with the Northland jigs. I feel like they get really small once you get down to that 1/8 ounce, but I like this 1/8 ounce jig, VMC hair jig. They are killer. When it comes to hair jigs, it's kind of preference on where you are. And then second to last is the purple hair jig, again by Northland. I'm a big Northland fan for these jigs. I have a lot of success. I like the shorter tails, and these deep V jigs, they fall really nice. It doesn't take 30 minutes for them to fall down, but yeah. And then obviously, I know I said second to last, but that was a lie. Obviously, the bobber. Yeah, bobber, red hook. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but bobber and red hook, always a staple. Once you find fish, if they're a little finicky, whatever, bobber always works pretty well. And then what I have had the most luck on this year, by far, not even close, not even in contention, is this jig right here. Another Northland jig. It is the Walleye pattern hair jig. It's got some gold, some black. I fish a lot of super clear natural lakes up where I am. So this black jig head paired with this black skirt but has gold and some shine in there, absolutely killer. And I've been running that with the Sungill Crush City plastic, and that is a recipe for disaster. Anyways, that's all we got so far this year. What's up, guys? We made it out to the lake. Took a bit longer than it should have. We had some troubles getting to a launch that was deep enough, but we're here, about to get out to our spot. We got a little bit of a rip over there, so I'll catch up with you guys once we get on the fish, give you a little rundown of what we got going on. Jesus. God damn. I get the walleye too. I'm like 90% sure it's a walleye. Yeah, I'd grab the net. Hell yeah. Alright, let me mark this spot. Just like that, baby. That's how. Little baby eye here, but that is how we get it done. Lights turning on. God damn, these little ones are. Yeah, I used to little suckers. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Nice little eater walleye. If we were keeping fish, I definitely would keep them, but we're not, so second one back to back. Nice little eye. Let's get her back. Boom. Now they're gonna bite. That's a baby there. Yeah. Better than back to back. Now we can if we get this size up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just little guys. Just little guys. That's one more. Good night, buddy. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is the next morning now. Last night got pretty dark. Couldn't really film an outro, but this is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Got on some walleye, nothing huge, but it was nice to get on some and, you know, get the numbers up. Next video, we're definitely gonna go after some bigger fish. Go out to some lakes I know that hold some big fish, so we're gonna run out there next video. Stay tuned for that. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and that's gonna do it for this video.